Ladies and gentlemen, it was a cold-blooded, premeditated murder.
Take him out.
And we are rolling.
Welcome back, everybody, to another installment of BBMT, and happy Halloween 2nd.
It's October, bitch.
As you can see, the studio's looking a little spoopy. Korn, naked. This is his sexy costume. He's going as sexy caution tape for Halloween this year.
You know, I was thinking of doing the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, just sexy caution tape for,
Yeah,
for
just-
One of you
Halloween.
is going to have to change.
Just everything out, only caution tape.
If you guys go to the same party, they're going to think you guys are together. It'll be a thing.
I'll go with him.
I was going to say, if you want that, hit
I was
it.
thinking of just going as Korn, so whatever he's wearing, I'm going to wear.
It's typically your clothing anyways.
Bet.
You're not wrong.
So does that mean you just stand in the center of the room?
Yeah, but I'd have to...
Arms
With the
akimbo?
Superman underwear.
I'd have to wear like a green screen like mask.
Yeah,
So like if
the
there was a
rest of you is
video
white.
edited, I could not have a
Go
head.
ahead. If you're joining us for the first time, my name is John.
I am Harry.
I'm Lucas.
And I'm Jason.
But my spooky name is Elvira.
And my spooky name is Dennis.
And if you're here for the first time, as you can tell, we're a bunch of fucking idiots. And we're so happy to have you here, man.
It's a late recording.
It's a late recording. It's a
a
little
long
late.
day.
It's a late on a spooky October
Friday.
night.
It's been a
It was.
long
I
week.
want to comment that over here it was remarkably spooky. Very foggy.
Very
full
October.
moon.
Yeah.
Crisp outside.
Crisp.
Very crisp.
Super crisp.
Yeah.
Super quick.
You know what I saw? You know what I saw on TV? So I finally, first time ever, I saw an ad for the hot chicken nuggets, the McDonald's spicy nugs.
My
Hell yeah.
babes. My babies.
You know what they fucking said on it? The self-awareness is killing me. I wish they had never done it. They said, almost as spicy as a medium Sprite
No.
from
Come
McDonald's.
So they're talking about a crispy Sprite meme.
Yeah.
That ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
Look, McDonald's, if you're watching,
No, you
stay in
play.
your
are.
lane.
McDonald's, if you're watching, first off, Spawn.
McDonald's, if you're watching, thank you so much for buying the merch. But second of all, stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't come out here with the memes.
Don't come out here with the memes.
Don't even acknowledge the memes.
The only
What
thing
you
that you
should
can
acknowledge is Jay's sick fade over there.
do. Ooh, Jay,
Oh.
how'd that cut looking, baby?
It's good.
Jay with the sick fade.
Do you feel lighter?
Colder.
A
Yeah.
little bit of a breeze?
Yeah. So, who was it?
You got a haircut.
What?
That's what we're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
what we're
yeah.
talking about.
News to me. How you doing?
Hey, how you
So
doing?
someone had compared me. I think it was maybe my boss or something. I'll show you the before and after. The barber took a before and after. Shout out Danny Brooks.
You can check that out on Jason's
at
story
Butchered
as
Barber.
of right now.
How true.
Man, I'm going to Danny's Barbers.
Danny's Barbers.
Danny. Yeah, at Butchered Barber.
Yeah,
So
dude,
here's the
I saw this
before.
post. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys
Oh,
would have
dude.
seen that.
Yeah,
'cause you
yeah.
guys are the only ones that look at my shit. Look at 1, 2,
I liked
3,
that post.
Lucas, John, and that's really impressive. But someone said that I looked like a sheepdog. And
You did look like a sheepdog.
Here's the deal, man. Sheepdogs are intelligent, highly loyal, pack-oriented. They want
As
to
are
keep
you.
everyone together. And that's what I'm saying. It's not. I wasn't offended by it. Whoever said that.
Look. Whoever's got my man's feeling that he needs to defend himself, nah.
I'm
None of
always
that.
on the, I'm always on the defense, man.
I think we
Always
all
ready
play a
to
little
throw.
defense these days.
Well, it's so you never know what's in the dark these days. It's spooky.
It is the
You know,
spook season.
it is October, and so what that means, people, is
Let 'em know.
it's spook time.
Let
If
'em
you're
know.
not ready for Halloween at this point, then you're not a true red-blooded
This,
American.
Wild claim. Wild claim.
Well, Halloween's only a thing in America, isn't it?
I don't know.
No,
Harry,
it is all over. I know it's all over Europe.
I thought that was Dia de los Muertes.
That's
What?
Mexico,
Am I wrong though?
and I don't think it's Halloween.
I think Mexico's Halloween slaps way harder than ours.
Yeah,
I agree.
They leave actual cookies for the dead.
yeah.
That's
I don't
right.
think
On
that's
their
on
gravestones.
Halloween. But no, basically all of Europe has Halloween. Back in the olden times, it was
In
called
2009.
Samhain.
Samhain.
It's
Um,
originally an Irish thing.
Don't mind me, but excuse me. I just Googled Dia de Muertos. I was wrong. It's Dia de Muertos. Pardon my Spanish.
Like this video if you're punching the air right now.
Otherwise known as Day of the Dead in American translation. It says Day of the Dead is a Mexican holiday celebrated throughout Mexico, in particular the central and south regions, and by people of Mexican heritage elsewhere. The date
November 2nd, right?
of
October 31st.
No.
Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos, is Saturday,
October 31st.
October 31st,
No.
2020,
Fuck out of here, bro.
through Monday, November 2nd, 2020.
Their Day of the Dead's a whole weekend. That's what I'm talking about, Mexico.
So,
you know,
I just,
Let's Mexico.
Dude,
Well, that was my bad. I thought it was a few days after.
look,
but I guess I got
did
the
you
end of it.
did
I think it
you
was
watch
November
that one
2nd.
Disney
Okay.
movie?
No.
Coco?
I heard it was really
So
good.
good.
Coco
It is good, bro.
slaps.
It is good.
Insanely good Disney
Also,
movie.
just before we get through this, every time we say spooky or spook, you take a drink.
Oh, that's a good call.
Harry, they're driving to work. It's 7 a.m.
Good luck.
good luck.
Heard
Take a-
me.
Take a sip of coffee.
Hey, you know what's spooky? Doing that in the highway.
Happy Halloween.
You know what's spooky to everyone else on the road? You being hammered behind
Yeah.
the wheel.
That's right.
Don't do that.
That's
Drink
called
responsibly.
That's called a trick for them, a treat for yourself. No,
Mama
that's bad.
needs
Don't
a
do that.
treat to work these tricks.
But yeah, so it's October. We're ready. We're here. We want the spook drink.
Want the spook.
We want it.
Oh,
This,
dude. You know what would be sick?
What?
You guys, as listeners, I mean, if you're the first time here, then this is news to you. But if you're joining us once again, welcome to another installment of BB. No, what I was going to say was send us some Halloween stories if you got any, dude.
Oh yeah.
We're going to keep this theme going all month. So think of what you got. Shoot us in the DMs. We actually got a couple already, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about maybe holding those off if we get some Halloween.
Never mind. How many we get?
I don't know the exact number.
We actually got a Halloween
I couldn't
themed
tell you
top
exactly.
3 for
Yeah.
this week's podcast.
I will
That's right.
say
But
so.
that's at the
Every
end.
single week until the end of October for you guys. For us, it might be a little bit different, but until for you guys, we will be releasing a Halloween themed episode. Obviously, since we
right.
want to do the themed holidays, we've been talking
right.
about it all fucking year since the
That's
first
right.
episode. We're so
The
excited.
studio will get a little more Halloween-y
Exactly.
each time.
Eventually, we're just going to do this in a dumpster in a back alley
Exactly, with a man
with a man.
named Jeff,
Ooh,
who
spooky.
is a scary man, but he will be telling us what top 3s to do. And our second top 3 next week, stay tuned, will be, and I'm telling you guys for the first time because I really want to do this
great.
next week. Stay tuned for this. Next week, our top 3 will be top 3 Halloween costumes you have done.
Ooh.
I literally was gonna ask you what your favorite was, but
Yeah.
we can save it for a top
Wait,
three.
wait,
'cause
wait,
that's
wait.
better.
Tune in next week for that.
All right, no, we'll have that discussion
Yeah.
off pod. But dude, all right, tune in next week to
Yeah.
see if we uphold our promise.
And I already have the week after that's ready.
Dude,
Right up here.
this month is gonna be fun.
It's going to be top 3 Halloween candies, I'll tell you right now.
What the fuck, dude?
we gotta do Halloween monsters.
Oh my God.
or villains or whatnot.
We should do another roster.
Oh,
we should
shit.
absolutely
We could do a horror movie roster.
Okay.
Let us know if you'd be into that. And
Absolutely.
we
Look,
could do, and we
we're
could do a
gonna
Halloween candy roster.
we're gonna make a bracket. Stay tuned.
Bracket.
Look on our Instagram, on our Twitter at BBMT Podcast. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna be whipping up a new bracket that we will possibly do on the pod, but if not, you guys can share with your family and friends and just have a good time.
There you go.
We
And
could
then
also
credit
do it
us.
as like an app teaser if we didn't do it. On
That's
an
true.
app
That's
teaser,
true.
yeah.
Maybe
That'd be
not for the main
blast.
pod.
Oh my God! You know what'd be really cool as an appetizer? No, I don't. Some sort
We
of
don't wanna
way.
go
If we
behind
wanna-
the
if we want to
scenes,
get a
but-
little creative, a
Yeah.
little artsy, what we could do, we could read a scary story.
That's
That's what I'm
Like
saying,
a short,
dude.
fucked up story. Do you guys remember? You remember when I had those really fucked up? They're like Chuck Palahniuk stories.
Yeah.
There was that one about the kid that graphic content inbound.
R-rated.
The kid that gets his ding dong stuck trying to masturbate in a pool,
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes,
and then
I
he
do.
drowns.
Pass.
Yeah.
And the last scene, more graphic content inbound, is him watching his own nut float away as he fades to black and
Wait, so
fucking
he
dies.
got off?
Yeah.
So my two
That's
two
your question?
Two questions. Two questions.
Wait.
I will answer it to the best of my ability.
No, go.
Okay.
You go.
Two questions. First question: if he was fucking. First question actually, he was fucking a jet.
Yeah. Or like it was like a vacuum. It
Okay.
was implied as like a vacuum.
Number
portion.
2 question: if he was fucking a vacuum, how did his nut get out?
Not. Oh. Maybe it was like one of those recycling systems. It's
It was like
filtered
filtered
as a
back
filter,
in.
yeah.
It was like
I thought you meant like
Came right back
the
out.
physical ball.
I know. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no,
I
no.
thought that might be a misinterpretation.
no, his cum.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Spooky.
You know what else?
His
You know what's
splooge.
spookier now? My 12-year-old cousin just told me that he listens. So
So take that
And,
one home with you,
and I
dude.
messaged him.
Don't
Hey, man.
Well, he was messaging me, and shout out the band Solid Gold Cadillac.
Solid Gold Cadillac.
I was prompted to let you know yet again that they're coming out, more energy, bigger show.
I heard them the other day. Jason showed me a
Yes, and they're coming right along. It's
a
gonna be great.
teaser.
Point is, now my 12-year-old cousin just heard us say, it's a real story.
Splooge.
Right.
Yeah, and I said,
It's explicit.
Don't,
it's rated explicit.
our
It's not like
podcast.
we,
Yeah, it is.
good.
Don't say that every fucking time.
We do
Cum?
say cum.
Calm.
We say come at least 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes. I have a timer set on my
We'd
phone,
rate-
actually.
You know, it'd be really cool if one of our
like,
fans,
oh, fuck, I haven't said
because we're
cum.
busy, would like clock the number of times we said shit.
Yeah.
Or if we could like feed it into a bot or something.
Or just to swear. Whenever, like, I do listen to this podcast. Like, I go to work.
Shout out.
Self shout out. I do listen. And whenever I do listen to it, I obviously listen to myself, as anybody who's in any video or recording of themselves. You listen to yourself. You
How
look for
vain.
yourself. It's very normal.
You're so vain.
Yes,
Why are you looking at me when you said that?
because you are, you son of a
You
bitch.
mother.
Because if I were to
And-
turn towards Lucas, my head would be out of
Focus.
they wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't see.
My head would
Um,
snap off my body,
So I would
Run
listen to
away
myself,
upstairs.
and then you'd go
and
as corn.
I like don't realize as I'm talking how much I swear, but when I
It's
listen
just habit,
back,
dude.
I swear so much.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do my best to maybe hold back on a little bit of swearing.
Instead
just,
of a-
just to see how well I can do.
a no swear October.
It's
instead
honestly
of a sober
it's a
October.
huge filler for me in my vocabulary.
Oh,
Like,
Instead
Same.
of it's just fuck.
yeah,
Yeah, dude.
honestly, it's like the word like. I noticed I also say like a lot, but everybody does.
Dude.
Caught
You almost
myself.
said fucking everybody.
You
didn't
know,
you?
Caught myself.
you know what my favorite thing is hearing people from other countries who like clearly English is not their first language,
Yeah.
but they know to use like as a filler word.
Really?
That fascinates.
Isn't that
Yeah.
they got a bunch of different languages have filler words like that, right?
Yeah, but like
Like
languages,
da.
Da.
languages like different languages usually have like different filler words.
Mm-hmm.
Like we have I know in Japanese it's ah.
Also in English language, is another filler.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
you know, people
Oh, you know.
learning English learn to use like as a filler.
Yeah.
Not through the
See,
learning,
but, like,
obviously, but
not to change this, but like I catch myself like instead of saying but like
That's all I can
I'll be
hear.
like fucking
yeah.
Yeah.
like I
you're at
just
a
say
McDonald's,
fucking
you're like
Right.
at a
And you're just like
McDonald's
snapping,
drive-in.
just swearing.
I'm just like fucking god damn it, what the hell
What
was I
the
gonna
fuck?
say?
What the
You're
fuck was I
you're the
gonna-
last customer in a McDonald's at the end of the night, and you're like, "Can I get a fucking
Yeah.
A fucking-
Can I get a
motherfucking-
fucking yeah.
Got a fucking
So I think we're almost 15 minutes into this episode so far. Flew by, first off. Second off, I feel like, maybe we should start this episode off sharing maybe a story, maybe like a scary story that we have experienced.
Okay.
Okay.
Something I feel like that would be really fun.
You got one?
I mean, I definitely do. I have one that I've had in my brain forever that I still cannot explain.
Like a spooky.
Yeah.
Is it
Go ahead.
ghost car?
No. So, okay. Ghost car! First off,
We actually almost signed.
yeah. I almost signed a fucking label to get that book published that I wrote in fifth
And
grade.
then the Coen brothers were actually in the talks to make a movie out of it.
Yeah, them and J.J. Abrams were really...
We're actually about to go on a
Motherfucker.
project. John Favreau.
yeah, John
Right.
Favreau.
Producing.
Yeah.
Producing.
The whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starring Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Owen McGregor as a young Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't forget
It's a
Charlize Theron.
flashback, flash forward.
Yeah.
Charlize Theron is just dating Lucas.
No,
That's-
she's the voice of the car.
Oh,
It's really...
She plays the car.
She nails it,
she's
honestly.
Now
the
it's
car.
Knight Rider.
Yeah. So, no.
oh, that's an
What
real
a
quick
performance.
that fucking book that honestly I believe I have that. So you know how every mom put together this like bin
The compendium of your
like
first 12
elementary, middle school,
Yeah.
high school, just like memories.
Yeah,
between
yeah.
like yearbooks and projects you made. And
book that when you were 5.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I know what you're talking- I know what you're
stories
talking
long.
I
about.
might have to bust that out in the next episode just to read a couple lines.
Well,
of it.
it's
Yeah.
spooky.
I'll look for it.
And then I died.
Yeah.
I remember
It's
that line.
spooky.
All I know is spoilers. The ghost car hits me and I
then-
fucking died.
Oh my god.
And I launched into a different wormhole. It was fucking insane. But completely not related to fucking Ghost Car. That was very good though. I'll talk about that in the next episode, I promise. But so my story that I will carry with me till the day I fucking die is the story of the boots.
I knew you were going to say the boots.
The boots?
My God.
The boots.
I don't like that you said it and I felt something.
Yeah.
I wasn't there,
in
but
my
I know
tingly
it.
Dude.
spine.
I think I might know this story, but I'm not 100%
So
sure.
I have told this story anytime anyone brings up anything paranormal.
Can we? God, it'd be so much better if we had a flashlight.
I
We
know.
can turn the lights
I
on.
mean, let me hit this real quick.
I can't wait to be blinded by this.
Yeah, let me check the camera. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna turn off the lights real quick. I'll give you the signal.
How am I? How am I? I can't tell.
Are we just dark
Am I
now?
looking good?
Yeah, no, this is hold on, perfect. Can you?
Am I looking good?
You look great.
Okay, cool.
All right,
How am I now?
you are blocking. Now there, stop. Perfect.
Stop. Okay. All right, people. This
Oh,
is
set
a
the scene.
story of the boots. Grab your campfire.
Grab the fire.
Grab.
Grab the entire campfire in
Put
your
something
arms.
in the fire.
Go ahead. Grab the fire.
Go ahead. Grab it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Get that hot stone in the middle of the fire. Grab it.
Grab that hot log and move it somewhere else.
See your hands catching fire, pretty spooky.
Drop a hot log
Go ahead.
and go somewhere else.
Go to the bowl.
So this right here is the story of the boots. Okay. So we're talking end of elementary school. It is the graduation of 5th grade. We're having a party at our old friend Laura's house. If you listen, Laura, thank you.
Ah, shout
I
out.
will
Love
always
that.
remember this story. I always appreciate your house. This fucking house
It's on the market
was horribly haunted. I'm talking like the basement murder
man.
scene.
I know this one.
Okay, so there was a barn at this house that underneath the barn there was this little cement room. It was just cement walls.
Harry, now you're spooking me out.
It was cement walls and like dirt floor.
Harry is an obstacle course. to
And
get out of
on
the studio.
those walls there were etched in tally marks like I've been in here for this many days.
Dude,
as
what?
well as fucking carvings of Mary, Satan, pentagrams.
What? I don't remember this part.
What's the thing about the house though?
Bro.
That's that shit. It was so wild and so spooky, especially as a little kid. Oh,
Whack.
Post traumatic.
Whack shit.
But it was just like one of those things. Like you don't know if some fucked up idiot teenagers did it. But it was just enough to set the tone.
All I'm saying is I'm fucking positive, and actually I have confirmation from my aunt, my great aunt who runs the fucking historical society in the town, saying that house. Harry, you're breathing so heavy right now.
I'm so excited. I'm
He's
so scared.
Setting the scene.
And
bullshit
she
downstairs, I'm
runs the
sorry.
historical society, and she has told me that house used to be like a halfway house of some sort.
Okay.
It also used to be like the town jail.
What?
Like
was
the,
so big.
the basement of that place used to be like the town jail.
Like way back.
Like cells and random shit. So like underneath this barn in this house there are horse stables. Those horse stables used to be jail cells.
what, dude? I don't. Okay, I remember hearing this story, but I don't remember these details.
I wish I was making
That's
this
because
up.
this is the deep dive.
Yeah, I wish I was making this
shit.
up. I hope all of you are really intrigued right now because I'm trying to fucking lay this out for you. This house has had some shit happen. The amount of time I have slept one night in this house, so we were doing a sleepover because my house, there was no power, we had no running water, so I was able to stay at her house one night. She stayed in her sister's room. I stayed in her room alone fucking pissing my pants, shitting my mouth, dude. I was so fucking scared.
Shitting my mouth.
I was doing things I was not capable of on a normal
Ever
day.
again.
I was fucking terrified. So that night, this has nothing to do with the even story, but that night, dude,
a hot take.
I was hearing shit. It might have been paranoia, I don't know, but I was hearing shit. I was feeling shit. I was half asleep, feeling like there was someone above me.
Pass.
Fucking terrifying.
Fuck that,
Anyways,
pass.
flash forward. Elementary school graduation. We're having this great ass party at our house. It was right on Main Street. So much fun. Loved the house.
Water
aside
balloons.
from the scary ass shit
What a
that
balloon.
happened there. We were playing manhunt, hide and go seek, whatever you want to call it. And in this barn, it's a huge barn. So many places to hide, so many things to hide behind. There's like furniture, old knickknacks, random old like vehicles and like lawnmowers and toys and so much shit. And I think I was it. And I was in the corner. Yeah, I was it. I was in the corner counting. In that time, actually, we had to hide upstairs in this barn to count because we didn't want to hear anyone moving around. Old barn, you could hear everything.
Which is so wild because the upstairs of that barn was so cavernous.
So it was
There's bat shit
it was
everywhere.
terrifying. I was terrified in the stairwell,
Yeah.
shitting my pants, counting, being like, horrifying.
Someone
I was
else.
like, I never counted. I didn't count to 30 faster. I couldn't count to 30 right now in front of you. And I busted out the door, and I was like, all right, try to find everybody, da-da-da. Probably searched for like a solid 5 minutes, looking fucking everywhere in this barn. Couldn't find a soul. Dead silence.
Souls found him.
Souls found.
Oh, that's a double entendre.
I
there.
start doing the old ollie ollie oxen free. Everyone knows that
All
shit.
y'all.
All y'all oxen free, and then cows started fucking bum rushing me. You know, so nobody was. I was like, all right, everyone fucking come out. Like,
Get out.
I was like, people can come out. Like, I have no idea where you are.
really
I'm
am
scared.
the
I'm
worst
scared.
right now.
People come out, please. Nobody was coming out. I was like, all right, what the fuck? Little
All
did
right,
I know,
bet.
in the time that I went in, everyone was called in for food, but nobody bothered to come and tell me.
Oh no, dude.
So I came out expecting everyone to be hiding, having a good time. Not that at all. Realized that obviously nobody's out here. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm like far enough away from the house inside this barn where I have to like walk around a corner and walk a straightaway back into the house. I'm like, okay, I'm alone. Nobody's in here. Whatever. I'll just walk. Obviously, everyone's inside.
right.
Start walking. I hear 2 boots hit the floor. Before that,
That's 3 birds.
I specifically remember looking at this shelf on this wall before the turn, where I specifically remember looking at this pair of boots for whatever reason. I don't know why. And honestly, at this moment, I wasn't scared. I was just like, all right, I gotta go back in. So it wasn't like paranoia kicking in and I was like, I'm hearing shit and
Right,
seeing
right,
shit.
right.
I swear to you, it was not that. I keep walking, and I hear those boots hit the ground. I'm like, okay, someone's still in here. I turn around, and I see those boots that I just fucking saw on the shelf on the floor in front of the shelf, pointing my direction. I was like, what the fuck? Walk over to the boots. This is what I thought was the right thing to do. Walk over to the boots.
We were also like 8.
Yeah. Grab the boots,
10.
put them back on the shelf,
Yesterday.
turn back around. I'm a little creeped out at this point. Start walking back a little bit faster. Hear the boots hit the floor again. Turn back. They're back on the fucking floor.
Get out of here. dude.
I wish I was making this up.
Yo.
I will never forget this. I was like, okay, I need to
to
get
go.
the fuck out of here. I start walking a little bit faster, and I hear boom, 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 boom. I hear them fucking walking. Dude, I'm literally getting the skeevies right now. I hear them walking. I look back as I'm like walking fast, and they are further from the fucking shelf.
Dude, get out of here.
They
dude.
are further towards me from the shelf. And I start fucking booking it, and I keep hearing bump, 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 fucking just coming towards me. I get into the house, I fucking slam the door behind me, I look out the window, and the boots are at the fucking steps.
Oh, dude.
At the door. I fucking wish I was kidding you. I wish I was joking.
I'll go ahead and interject at this point, saying that as someone who was called in for Snacksies at that time,
Nice.
Lucas did enter the room with a sheer look of horror.
I
And a
was
load
And
in
an
his
assertion that the boots outside the door, which were conveniently placed near other footwear,
Yeah.
you know, it was the barn. They took the shitty stuff off the barn.
Yeah.
With a bunch of boots. He's like, those boots came from over there, and we're like,
You know what
Yeah,
would
right.
have been worse if you're like, if you went back in to show them and the boots were back on the shelf.
Dude, that's what I was waiting for.
Dude, okay.
That'd be fucked.
Dude, literally from
Harry,
what
you wanna hit
from what
this?
I remember, they were back on the shelf. I remember coming in scared out of my fucking mind.
perfect.
And like just breath taken away.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm inside. I
Face
see Jason.
Sweaty, ice, cold. You know?
Dick hard.
Dick hard.
He was
and
10. He had no control.
I had no control. It was embarrassing.
boots and now my penis and
It was embarrassing. And I was like, I was just fucking chased by boots. And they were like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And I was like, come out here right now. I need to show you something.
yeah.
Ollie Ollie oxen free.
And
bitches.
I told
Ollie,
them,
ollie, oxen,
I
bitch.
told them everything. And I remember Laura was like,
Oh, bet. Yeah, there's a ghost
I
in
was
there.
like, no. She was like, those boots right there, and they were back on the fucking shelf. And I was like, yes, those boots. And she
you moved those.
and she was like, these, no, like nobody wears these boots. These are my dad's old boots. Nobody wears these.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
just like, he has new boots. Nobody, like, that's why they're on the shelf in this barn. And I was like, I swear to you, they were fucking behind me when I walked in here.
That's fucked up.
And she was like, okay. She was like, yeah, I believe you. Because she knew so much shit that happened. There was like, her sister.
She was like desensitized to
Her
it?
sister, super desensitized.
Yeah.
Which, how the fuck? You know?
I could
How
never
do you ever
be.
turn that one off?
Well, I
Yeah.
got something to say after
Yeah.
you. I got a
Her
little story.
sister
We'll go to
did
break
like her and her
before
sister
yours.
did this her sister and her friend did this like Ouija board.
Ugh.
Found this spirit in the house.
I don't
God, I
fuck
hate
with that.
Of
Oh
a-
my god, you talking about the one they took to the movies?
Dude, they took a photo of this in their kitchen. They could not Photoshop this. In their kitchen, there was this glowing figure in the photo. She showed me it. They took it. They were like, "Do you want to go to the movies?"
To the
Apparently, he
spirit.
was this Civil War vet dude.
Teenager.
And he was like, "What's
Yeah.
a movie?"
He's like a
Dude,
teenager.
took
Yeah.
him to the movies. The entire time they were at the movies, the seat next to them was down.
They took a picture. That's the one that I remember,
Yeah.
and I have chills
Yeah.
thinking about it.
When the
Come
movie was over
on.
and they
Yeah.
got up and left, seat was up.
Whoop.
Come on,
I know.
dude.
Fuck.
That's
that.
fucked,
Gives me
100%.
the
dude.
fucking
Okay,
skeevies, dude.
all right.
Hold on. Are you about to go into a new thing?
No.
Holy
Let's
fuck, we're
take a
almost
little. Let's hit mid roll,
We're
then
gonna
I'll
hit-
come in.
We're gonna hit
Yeah.
a quick break. Shake it off.
Yeah,
We'll see
Yeah,
in a
relax. You're okay. You're fine. You're in your car.
It's just spooky. Oh, hey, didn't see you there. Come closer. Perfect. Hi, I'm Harry from the Big Boy Mealtime podcast. Now, we here at BBMT, we care about you. We care about making you laugh, but we also care about your safety. Check this out. See this? This is a Big Boy Mealtime mask. With your own Big Boy Mealtime mask, you can keep comfy, sexy, and safe. And you keep others safe too. Now, we only have a few of those in stock, so make sure to purchase while you can. We not only care about your safety, but we care about creating jobs and, most importantly, about our employees. Watch this big oaf over here.
Hey, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, sit down, John. Now, what were you doing before you were working for BBMT?
I wasn't working.
And now what are you doing?
I'm working.
Like a kid in a candy shop. Get out of here, scamp. Well, I'm afraid that's all the time I have for you right now. But remember, keep safe and keep laughing, because laughter is, after all, the best medicine. Catch you later.
Dude, that was fucking...
Yo, so when it comes to paranormal shit, I fuck with it and I don't. I don't fuck with what you just said.
Dude, it fucked me
and
up.
I don't fuck with the whole taking a photo of a being and then bringing them to the movies.
It was whack.
But however, one ghost that I do fuck with
Is Casper
Is
the
Casper the friend? No, dude.
Is the ghost of
Anybody-
the Christmas pet?
For anybody who lived in my house during college, you'll know this ghost.
What?
No.
Yes.
No, dude.
Yes.
I slept there one
I
time.
slept there
Yes, dude.
multiple times.
Yes, dude. Dude, we had a ghost. Our friends that didn't even live there, they knew of it. They've had their own interactions. So the first interaction that we as a house had with this ghost was CJ's room was very far on the end of the house, and he had his own entrance and everything. And so one night, him and his girl, they're just laying in bed, they're watching TV, and they would stay up super, super late, and we would go to bed, at a reasonable time. And so they were staying up watching Hulu or something, and then one night, like, they're just hanging out. Someone knocks on their... He's got one window in his room. Someone knocks on it. And he...
And the boots are back.
Two boots.
And so there's people that are always fucking with us, always coming in and out of the house and whatever. So CJ's like, what the fuck? Like, who is this? It's so late. So he goes out of his own entrance into the house, which is connected to his room. He walks up and he goes, hey, what the fuck? Like, what's going on? And he turns around the corner. This is like right after that somebody knocked. And he goes right around the house, not very far, probably like 3 feet. No one's there. And he's like, what the hell? And so then the next morning, he presented the idea to us that, like, maybe there's a ghost. Because we had just recently all just, like, joked about maybe there's a ghost in the house. Like, what if? Just to fuck with our
old
friend.
house.
It's a super old house that was renovated and made into apartments. And so we were doing this mostly to fuck with our friend Nick. Sorry, Nick. He gets really skeeved out about that
Big
stuff.
ass Nick.
Big ass Nick. And so then when that happened, we were saying this the next day, and he was getting the jitters and everything, and that was fun for us. Sorry once again, Nick. But then more shit started to happen. And so Andrew had an experience. I don't remember what it was, though. I think it was pretty similar to what CJ experienced. And then I had my experience with the ghost, where, like, at this point we had made a bunch of jokes about it. Everybody was kind of comfortable with the ghost, because the ghost
was kind of a vibe. I'm not gonna
dude,
lie.
honestly,
It's chill.
Yeah.
the
He
ghost
passed the bowl.
the ghost was literally just trying to let you know that it's hanging out.
The ghost was literally just cheating.
It was literally vibing. Dude, this ghost would this ghost
I'll watch you fuck.
would
That ghost was zooted 24/7.
this ghost would come around just to let you know, like, what up? I chill here. I can't leave the house, and pass the joint. So my first experience with the ghost was I was sleeping, and I had the fan on me, and the fan had collected dust, as fans do.
Gross.
And I wake
Wow,
up.
Scary story, John.
I wake. Wow, real scary, John. Wow, way to get it.
Dust out of fan, scary.
Wow, real Halloween. I wake up to the sound of someone, like, smacking, like, the cage that goes around the
It's
fan.
like, hey,
Yes.
man, your fan nasty.
Hey,
Like,
bro, let me hit you real.
Yo, bro, you gotta clean this shit up.
You gonna die, man.
Oh, you breathe that in, dude. So I hear that. I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I had kicked it, but it's on the other side of the room.
You're like, you wake up, you're standing next to your desk, like,
Just like kicking your desk.
Wow, what the? How'd I get over here? And so I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I shoot up because it's super loud, and there's dust, like, on the edge of my bed.
No.
And I'm like, what? And I was like, fuck, it was probably that ghost. I was like, look, man, if you're in here, I was super cool about
Cut
it. I was
that
like,
shit out.
I was like, look,
Hey,
man, if you're
man.
in here, I got an 8 a.m. And I don't fuck with that shit.
Look, I know you're familiar.
All right?
I know you went to college, Keen.
Knocked, went
Yeah.
back to bed, woke up the next morning, fucking told the homies. They were like, dude, I'm telling you, there's a ghost. And then our friends were like, no way there's a ghost. No way. And I feel like this ghost was like, all right, bet. You don't think I'm here? I'm going to let you know.
I'm gonna fucking break all your glasses.
Dude.
I'm gonna break your legs.
So the
Wake
the
up,
next-
everyone's legs are just fucked up.
Oh,
Yo, guys, I think there's a ghost.
so that ghost? Dude,
like a
the
scene from
next
Scary
experience,
Movie.
the next experience I have with this ghost is a bunch of people end up leaving for the weekend, and it's like just me and CJ in the house. And CJ's in his room, vibing. I'm out in the living room, just by myself at night. It's probably like 1 or 2 a.m., and I'm just playing Call of Duty. And like I finish a game, put the controller down, and I go into the bathroom, take a piss, shut the light off. In the bathroom, you can see the bathroom from the couch that I'm sitting on. And so I turn off the light and I sit back down and I'm just playing, and then the light switch just turns back on.
No.
Just like you can hear it like flick up, and I was like,
Nosferatu.
but at this point, we like the ghost had just been this thing that we just talked about all the time. So I was like, that motherfucking ghost. So I get up and I look around and I'm like,
Hey.
fuck off, and I turn it off, and that was that.
Yeah.
And then CJ
You
came
don't
out of
have
his
to
room.
get up and turn that off now, right?
Yeah,
You
dude.
should have asked him to just be like, come on, man.
That's
Bro,
pretty much
hold
what
up,
pay
hold
for
up,
pretty much
electric.
what it was.
Here's what I think your issue was.
Yeah.
I believe you had a female ghost who was trying to give you a lending hand, and you left the seat up.
you nasty fuck.
You
in a
nasty
house
fuck.
filled with men, the
Yeah.
female ghost is mad about
She
the
she
scene.
came in and
Right.
she was like, I gotta take a piss too, man.
Look, I take ghost shits.
Look,
You ever had a spectral form come out of your hole?
I've taken a couple ghost shits. I'll tell you that much.
I was taking them all day at work.
Yeah.
That's when you let out a fart and nothing else comes
Yeah,
out.
it's when you
Dude.
think you got a shit, you sit down, you fart so much, and then you wipe still just to make sure, and then you
poop.
go back out to your job.
air poop.
Ghost
yeah.
poop.
So I tell the homies about this one, and they're like, dude, okay, so it's confirmed there's definitely a ghost in here. Everybody in the house at this point has had an experience with it. At this point, some of our friends don't believe. Dude, this is the last one. So this is what totally confirmed it as far as I go. So I'm getting ready for one of my frat formals, and my date,
Humble brag.
Sophie, what up? That was lit. She's in the living room, and I'm in my room just getting my tie on and everything, my suit on. And I was just talking to her, like, as she's on one side of the room and I'm in the doorway of my bedroom. And then I like walked away, and then I'm just like getting my belt on, whatever, getting ready. And she's like, "Oh no, you're totally fine." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "What the fuck weren't you just behind me like a second ago?" I was like, "No, what are you talking about?" She was like, "You're not fucking with me, right?" I was like, "Dude, I've been in my bedroom this whole time getting ready. What's going on?" And she was like, there was someone behind me. I swear it was a dude who just said, "Sorry, excuse me." And that was her replying, saying,
so
"Oh no,
may-
you're totally fine."
Maybe it was a dude in your.
Maybe it
place.
was a
And
dude.
he just needed to shit, but he couldn't close the lid.
Maybe. Bro, I gotta shit.
Bro, I can't sit in this water.
I'm
again.
not trying to haunt you. I'm just trying to poop.
I'm just trying to let you know, next time, maybe flush.
Maybe flush.
I can't hover shit again. My thighs are tired.
You're haunting me.
You haunt
With
me.
you and your friends, you haunt me. You guys are gross.
Dude, it was the most.
That's really fucked though.
Dude, when that happened, I was like, "Oh yeah, so now you believe in the ghost?" She's like, "No, I don't fuck with that at all." I was
Yeah.
like, "No.
See, that'd
like,
be me.
It's chill. It's chill.
That'd
It's
be
fine.
me.
It's
I'm
just
not
letting you
about
know
it.
that it's hanging out." It was so polite. She goes, "No, fuck that.
Sorry,
Let's
excuse
get
me.
the fuck out of here." And that was that. But that was the last experience that I had with that
You
ghost.
never told me that, and I hate you for that. I slept
such a good
there
story.
so many times.
Yeah,
And
but you
never,
didn't get fucked with.
never once. But you,
Thank God.
He was just chilling.
bro, if something happened, I would have driven home.
It's a good thing I didn't tell you. Otherwise, you never would have fucking come up.
You're not wrong. I would have been paranoid to shit.
Dude, that ghost was legit.
Yeah.
Dude,
Paranoid
for the people
as shit or paranoid to shit?
Paranoid
the second one.
as shit.
both. Dude, for the dudes
latter.
that lived with me, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Shout out to that ghost. He/she, we don't really know, was legit.
They
They.
are
Zay.
Zaddy.
Zaddy.
Zombie and
Horrible.
Zaddy. I got one. Harry, did you have
go.
one?
I
Sorry.
do, but go.
I just want it because it segues nice with the whole
Hit it,
speaking piece.
Shitting.
Speaking, shitting.
Come.
Come.
Every
Drink.
5 minutes.
Come.
Spooky.
Spooky. Drink. So
That's two.
Let's do drinks.
it was y'all remember, shout out to the now deceased RIP Foothills of Warner.
Oof.
Oh my god, dude.
I forgot that place is haunted.
I
dude.
somehow knew you were going to tell this story.
That fucking restaurant
Big facts.
is insanely
So
haunted.
I got two
Main Street Warner, man.
Main Street Warner, baby. I got two stories. I think Lucas might have been. Maybe you weren't working on the day of the
talking
first
about
one.
the
It was
swinging
me,
door.
Justin Fernandez. No, not the swinging door. But that's
That's another one.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
hot take. First one. So usually us like high school aged dishwashers would take like an extra $20 at the end of the day to sweep and mop all the floors out in the front of the restaurant. Which, upon reflection, now that I work in a big boy restaurant, that is such bullshit.
Such bullshit.
To pay off, that's fucked up. That's
Bro, it's
servant
insane.
work.
You, me, and Justin Fernandez got fucking robbed.
Yeah.
Dude.
So here's the thing. So it was nighttime, right? It was the winter.
Yeah.
It was night.
At like
and-
5.
Yeah, because it was pitch fucking black out. Emily was kind enough to help me out because like, oh man, I gotta do this. I forgot to do this today. I had a thing. She comes and we start doing it, and we are halfway through cleaning, and I hear a fucking shriek, like definitely a lady, definitely panicked, fucked up. I drop my mop. I throw my mop.
Yeah.
I run to Emily. I'm like, "Are you okay?" She's in the front of the restaurant, sweeping. She goes, "What are you talking about?"
Oh, fuck.
I was like, "Didn't you just scream?"
See, these are
She
the
goes-
ghosts I don't fuck with.
Yeah,
She goes-
it's not okay to go
No.
over there.
And I'm like, "We got to go."
Yeah.
She goes,
Sure,
"Should we
wrap
finish?"
it
And
up.
I'm like, "No, absolutely not."
This is servant work.
Yeah. This is $20 split 2 ways for like an hour. No. Like,
Yeah, right.
And then the next time we went in there, it was super spooky. So we brought like a squad of friends.
Yeah.
And then I found out that the boss was upstairs.
I remember
the
that
entire
night.
time,
Yeah.
and we got bitched out.
Dude,
Yeah.
I
really
will
hard.
never understand how she was so fine.
Right.
Just being there.
And so the second one was we were wrapping up for the day. It was fall. I remember it was this gorgeous afternoon. It was actually right around Halloween time.
Yeah.
Because the girls up front were talking about going to Nightmare New England.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Shout out.
shout out. And we're
It's a late
sitting
pod.
there. It's a late pod. Sorry.
We all work today.
So we're all sitting there around the counter, and one of the girls was going downstairs. She was the front of house manager at the time. She goes downstairs into the basement, which is one of those like 5-foot ceilings, stone.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
She enters the stairwell to go
My,
downstairs.
dude, I was gonna say this if you didn't.
2 steps down the stairs. She screams.
Screams your fucking
Fucking
head off.
Yeah, which in any context, if
Yeah.
you ask the woman next to you, "Hey, can you scream your fucking head
Yeah.
off for me?"
Yeah.
It'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
Right,
even,
right.
even when you
Yeah.
see it come, when you don't see it coming, when you're like polishing silverware, sweeping
Yeah,
the
yeah,
floor,
yeah.
it makes you drop a load in your
Yeah.
pants.
You go ghost white.
Yeah. So
No matter what the
You
fuck you're
go
doing.
ghost.
So it's
You could be
go-go
mid orgasm
gadget
and
ghost.
you will just
Is that what Danny Phantom was doing?
Yeah.
He was going ghost.
And then he would just turn into a fucking phantom.
He would turn into a cum.
He'd come so hard he died.
fucking
He
died.
would become a phantom.
Anyways.
So this woman lets out a long shriek,
Yeah.
followed by like 2 more panic.
Like, oh my God, oh my
like,
God,
like,
oh my God.
Yeah. It's even worse
Yeah.
because you know the game.
It
is
wasn't just
real.
like a quick
Right.
scare.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she
She
definitely
comes-
saw
yeah.
shit.
It's like so the girls take off to the stairwell and she comes like backing up the stairwell.
Yeah.
Always
Just
back.
paralyzed.
Fucking paralyzed.
Yeah.
And we're like, what the fuck just happened? She goes, there was a man at the bottom of the basement stairs.
Yeah.
And we were like, no.
No, there
She goes,
wasn't.
No, there was someone
Yeah.
fucking down there.
Dude.
Like there was a dude down there and he was
Just-
on the
just
stairwell.
staring.
Yeah.
Just staring up at her at the bottom of the stairs.
And I was
And
like,
in this basement is
oh.
another just like cement wall, dirt floor basement.
yeah,
Right,
if you
right,
turn
right.
if you turn the lights off down there, it'd be pitch black.
Yeah.
Right.
No windows to the outside.
And it was
nothing.
like 3:30 in the afternoon. It was still super bright out, so it's like
Dude, whenever we had to
Ugh.
change the bibs to the soda fountain downstairs
Ugh.
was an absolute fucking nightmare.
you just do it as quick as you can. Don't
Yeah.
care if you screw
and
it up
just
and like
don't
hustle.
literally just don't look anywhere and just go run the fuck back
Dude,
upstairs.
fuck that, man.
Dude, super really fucking quick about that place as we're talking about the foothills. So I was gonna tell that story, so I'm glad you fucking did. Horrifying story, because I can picture the whole thing. 2 really quick stories. One night cleaning the floors with my buddy Justin Fernandez.
Yep.
Another one of our friends, Steven, was there. And Justin was mopping. We were in the back of the restaurant, and the kitchen door is just like a swinging door, regular kitchen swinging door. And we're just shooting the shit, and Justin's mopping, not facing the door. And me and Steven were like facing him towards the door, and out of fucking nowhere, the door just starts swinging. No, it's not wind. We're talking like it's like a heavy, push door.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's not
As
like
if someone had walked through that.
and
Right.
no, but this thing, it was like at first it was like as if someone walked through there, but then it was literally like slamming back and forth. Like it was like, get the fuck out of this restaurant right now. We dropped everything where we were and got the fuck out of there. We were like, because he didn't even know what was happening, and we were just frozen. He was like, what's wrong with you guys? And I was like,
Look at the door.
turn the
dude.
fucker. And he turned around and it was still just like swinging like a fucking madman.
like super
Dude,
aggressively, right?
super like slamming back and
Ugh.
forth.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
someone
yeah.
was holding it and just fucking just swinging it as hard
the
as they could,
shit,
holding it
man?
the entire time. Second story, so much shit had happened to everyone in
This
that
is the story I
place,
thought you were gonna tell.
so that
This
they
is why.
they had a psychic, but
A medium.
Clairvoyant.
clairvoyant come to the
Yes.
restaurant. They had a very select few. Unfortunately, we were not one of them, but we heard all the stories.
No, it's okay.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't want to be. Yeah, now that you're saying that, I did not want to be part of it. But they had someone come into the restaurant, and it was like 5 of them there. And she was like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff in here. Granted, you can believe it or not. I don't give a shit what you believe, whatever. She was saying there's a lot of shit happening. And she was like, Deb, the owner of the entire restaurant, knows like the history of that building. There used to be this, I believe, blind and deaf little girl that lived upstairs in one of the apartments, who the mother had just like pretty much locked her in her room. She couldn't leave the room.
Of
Well,
course.
back in the day, you just give them a litter box
Yeah.
and call it good.
Yeah, she
It's
couldn't
Children
leave
are
the
not
room.
people.
Do the same thing with Harry.
So
I turned out
she was
fine.
so, and this woman had no idea of any of this. She didn't have any preconceived notions
Right,
of
right.
anything. And she was like, there is a little, it was either a little girl or a little boy. She was like, there is a little child here in the room with us right now. And Deb was like, okay. And she was like,
Don't worry, she can't hear us.
well,
Or
no,
see us.
in the
If
afterlife.
you feel something hit your
Bro.
leg,
In the afterlife, they can hear. But something that would happen
Wow.
often was in the supply. Yeah, I know, crazy, right?
Oh, really?
In the
Ghost
su-
hearing aids.
in the
I'm sorry. I'm done.
in the supply closet, which we would go into often. We got mop bucket, whatever.
well,
extra paper
there are
towels.
supplies in the
Yeah,
supply closet.
Supply closet, and apparently she said that is where the kid liked to be.
Oh, it was a boy.
It was
It was a boy. I remember this now because I know exactly where
Yeah.
you're going.
So before we knew any of this, very often we would either feel something behind us. We were in that storage closet. If you walked by the storage closet, you would hear a knock from the inside.
Ugh.
Random bullshit. No. Terrifying shit. So she
in
was
the
like,
middle of the day, the
yeah,
balls
middle,
on this little
middle
kid,
of the fucking
know?
day.
Dude.
So-
busy
and-
service, the fucking
Yeah.
lunch,
so
lunch
she was
rush.
like, he likes to be in that closet, and Deb was like, we always hear shit in that closet. She was like,
you know what it always was?
he likes to hang
there
out
was
in there.
always there was a light in the way back of the
yeah,
closet.
and it would turn on.
on, off, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whenever you need it,
Paper
the kid
towels
wanted
would be
the
knocked
opposite.
over in there. Random shit. Random fucking shit.
Really?
So she was like, he is out here with us right now.
Yeah.
And Deb was like, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
Yeah, the boy! And she was,
and he doesn't say anything
yeah,
he doesn't
because
know how to
he's
speak
blind
'cause
and deaf.
he's deaf and blind.
But
Ah, right.
she was like, he is standing right here, right now. And Deb,
on your shoulders.
and Deb was, and everyone was like, oh, fucking K.
Yeah.
And she was like, there was a bunch of pictures of people that served in the military and any branch of the military, either passed away, were old customers, new customers, no matter what, if they were regular customers and served
or it was
at,
Pete.
and were patrons constantly, they had a photo on the wall of like them in their military days.
Sure.
Very respectful, very nice. And there was the child was pointing at one of the photos. And she said that this child was pointing at one of the photos. And she was like, who is this? And she was like, this is someone who comes in every fucking day.
Was it Pete?
It was not Pete. It was
Ah.
it was a different person.
Not
Shout out Pete. But it was a different person it was an old man who came in every single day and always sat by the table that was closest
To that
to
closet.
that closet.
What the fuck?
She had no idea of any of this. So it's not like she could just be like, okay, I know all this. So yeah, there's this child
Right.
pointing at it. This child, according to her, was pointing at this photo of the man who is was a daily regular who sat right next to the closet every single day. Whack.
Dude, what the
So
fuck?
whack.
Didn't didn't they have her like check the basement? And she's like, I'm not going down there.
Yeah, yeah. She opened the door and she's like, "I'm not going down there." She said the
medium
same.
said that?
She said the same thing upstairs because upstairs was just as fucking creepy as downstairs.
What was it? It used to be
A crematorium, didn't it? Wasn't
or
it?
like a morgue, a moratorium.
It was a fucked up place. Yeah.
Dude,
that.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look. I'm from fucking Jersey.
Yeah.
So is
Okay.
Jason. So all of you fucking New Hampshireites, okay? I've been here for a minute now. All right? I've acclimated to some different things. It's very different between the two states.
Yeah.
One thing I will never get over is you motherfuckers and your old ass buildings.
Yeah. Old.
Who the fuck
Aged.
takes a morgue
Cheddar.
and puts a fucking breakfast restaurant on top of it? Only New Hampshire.
Only New Hampshire. Yeah.
They will take that building and be like, oh, well, we got to keep it because it's old.
They're trying to turn the old ass fire station into a restaurant.
Why? Because it's
wait,
New
wait.
Hampshire.
Let them
Yeah.
burn.
Yeah.
I thought that was a window repair shop.
I understand preserving old buildings for the historic value.
Yeah.
But if
But if
it's a,
there
if
is
it's-
no historic value
but
to
if it used
Well,
to
it's
be a
creepy as fuck.
morgue,
That's
that's the
property
if
taxes.
it used to
Property
be a
taxes.
morgue,
There's horror taxes.
burn it.
Spooky taxes, drink.
Spooky taxes. Drink.
Spooky taxes, drink.
spooky taxes,
Drink.
Burn it.
Drink.
Burn it. Burn it. You don't need that. You don't need that evil around you.
Yeah, man. I have had my fucking fair share of paranormal stuff. I don't
Paranormal
I don't do
activity.
it. I wholeheartedly believe in all that. I believe in spirits. I'll say that. I believe in spirits.
Okay.
If you know, you know. And I want nothing to do with it. If Eric and I both agreed when we were looking for a house, granted, thank fucking God we bought a new house, humble brag, but when we were looking into a bunch of different houses, we were looking at old houses, renovated houses, whatever, I was like, if I feel even a little bit
Off.
of anything
Yeah.
in this house, it's
Nah.
a done deal. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So going on to my story.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm actually to start with a story from my mom.
Mm-hmm.
My mom's
Yeah, dude.
very spiritual. In like the ghost sort of sense. She
The after death arts.
yeah. She
arts.
says that she
dark
can.
arts.
I mean, whether you
more-
guys believe it or not, she says she can like feel like
The energy.
Martial arts.
Yeah, like the energies around her.
Vibes.
Ghost vibes.
Waves, vibes.
And like every house we've ever moved to, or like where she's ever lived, she's always like cleansed with the sage and stuff.
Yeah. Very cool shit.
Yeah. But she's very in tune with it. Not that she can like summon it on command or whatever.
And she's not a witch.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
She's not a witch.
She's not.
She can't just be like, ghost. There's a boy in the corner. Boy. And girl.
Boy, it's just me. What?
Yes,
What?
yes.
I have a name, Ma.
Ma.
Wrong corner.
But during a time when she was a young woman, she was living in Virginia.
Ugh. I would never.
Side note.
First off, I would never.
First.
And she was living there with her ma and her stepdad.
Mm-hmm.
And this house was supposedly haunted, but
Of course.
my grandmother, my mom's mom, and the stepdad did not believe in this type of stuff.
Not
Bullshit.
Um,
Dumbass.
so
Bullshit. Dumb.
they bought the house, whatever, and
Wrong
mom
move.
went to stay with them for a little bit, and they were told that like people feel some weird shit in this house.
Yeah.
Like they were told that like around the town when they bought the house, and they didn't really believe it. And it's when you don't believe it, when weird shit starts happening, and starts getting worse.
Yeah.
And you just put it off. They're like, that tea kettle flew across the room because you didn't clean it properly.
Damn, this draft is getting insane.
So
Shit's like blowing over.
there's like a man with his like unhinged jaw.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, dude.
This draft.
This draft.
So they were repainting one of the rooms. My mom and her mom. 105 degrees out. Middle of summer. Dead heat.
Yeah. Hot heat.
Hot.
Hot heat.
Oh, baby.
The room goes from 105
To
to
negative
0.
20.
like nothing.
Oh, God.
And my mom's like, holy, and like immediately she's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, we need to get out of this house.
Yeah.
And my grandmother's just like, no, it's fine.
Yeah, it's just a draft. I like it.
The
cold.
AC is very strong.
The central air. It's
There's
pretty
no
cool, this
AC.
old-ass house.
Yeah, so
There's a draft.
that was like the first thing.
Fuck that, dude.
And my
Absolutely
mom started
fuck
like asking
Yuck
around.
that.
She's like, hey, what's up with the house?
Yeah.
And people would say, the ghost in there does not like guys.
No
But
man.
every guy who's gone in there has like died, or
rough.
or just like something bad has happened.
Nah, pass.
And
That's the ghost shit I don't fuck
Yeah.
with.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucked up.
it gets worse.
I'm listening.
So as she had like a cat, and
Which is it a boy cat?
Was it a
as she's sleeping,
Did it have a dick?
as she's sleeping, she feels the cat jump up on the end of the bed, walk
Not
up, like
cat.
curl up, lay down next to her feet. She's like, okay. She turns over, cat's right here.
Fuck. All right.
So it's just
Just go
It's
sitting
just a second
Ghost,
cat, right?
Ghost sitting at the end of her bed. And she's like, fuck that. And she kept telling my grandmother and the stepdad
Yeah.
for like the next like day and a half, like, we need to get out of this house.
Yeah.
Dead air.
Stepdad, perfect. I'm building tension. Stepdad, nothing wrong with this guy. He was fit, he was skinny, he like had nothing wrong with him.
He had an appreciation for the salsa,
For the arts.
the arts.
for the physical arts.
Walks in the house, heart attack.
Dude.
Right there, drops.
Dead.
What?
They rush him to the hospital. He's in the parking lot of the hospital. He's been clinically dead for 2 minutes, wakes up.
What the hell?
You know what he said? We
That's-
gotta get the fuck out of that house.
Yeah.
That spirit just yeeted him around
Yeah.
a bit.
Dude.
That ain't a boy's house, I'll tell you that much. Fuck my ass, Harry. Why you gotta do me like that? We're all boys here.
And
Am I gonna get yeeted out of my house?
Why are you about to get yeeted?
and I have one from me. So this was when I was at school in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania.
Selinsgrove.
Harry?
Selinsgrove.
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 It's Selinsgrove, in it.
Ain't it?
In it.
It's Tuesday in Selinsgrove, ain't it?
Selinsgrove. In it.
Bruv.
I'll fucking kill all of you.
Hi, brother. Catch me a loo.
Catch you a what?
No, I
A
meant,
loo.
catch me a trolley, a pony.
To the loo.
Catch me a trolley to the loo.
I need a shit.
Alright.
So there is the old in town, the old Selinsgrove Asylum.
Mother.
yeah.
Selinsgrove.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And of course, all my friends are like, "Yo, we gotta go see the asylum," and I'm like,
Fuck
"Maybe
that.
we don't."
Fuck that.
And this is my first year, so I was still like trying to make friends.
So you're like, fuck it, I'll go.
Yeah, wrong
like-
group, Harry. Wrong group.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually Coleman and Nate and Matt. So
Yeah,
I
wrong
still-
group.
Yeah, wrong
still
group.
Ended up being friends with them.
To this
But
day.
shout out, boys. You don't listen. Listen to my shit, damn it.
Fucking asshole.
Seriously.
It was a good episode.
So we went to Selinsgrove Asylum, which was abandoned, of course.
Naturally.
And we, like, all the doors are unlocked and stuff.
Of course.
And we walk in, we like go around, we did some boy stuff, like oh shit, can we like climb?
How many of
off
there were
this-"
you?
There was
Not
There was
enough
5
to-
of us.
Not enough to fight.
Nine or
including
10.
myself. There's 5 of us.
There's like
So you had a
30
total of 10 hands to throw if a ghost came at you.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
One of which is Coleman. He's wily.
Working with. What are you working with? You got that's a total of 10 hands you can throw.
We're talking 50 phalanges real quick.
50 phalanges.
But like some of like the lights are on in like half of this place.
Why?
I don't know.
Ghosts, that's why.
Yeah.
To see.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone knows ghosts can't see in the dark.
Yeah, like the blind kids, they hear
Yeah,
after.
they hear.
in the afterlife.
Yeah.
But
Maybe he was just blind and not deaf.
You should go and ask.
I'm not going to do that.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Or one or the other, I don't know.
he can't ask if the kid's deaf.
Maybe he was deaf and not blind.
maybe he was blind before he died.
Maybe you could sign.
Maybe he was deaf and I remember he committed suicide by jumping out his window.
Oh,
All right.
I didn't mention
All right.
that.
I was
Anyways.
that
Yeah.
he just fell out.
What the?
Maybe that.
Enough of that dumbass
Yeah.
restaurant.
So we're walking around, and that cat's gonna.
I know.
Fuck
I don't
me
even, I
up
don't
in
even
the middle of the
like
night.
his noise.
Yeah.
We spooking ourselves. Drink.
Ooh, drink. I'm spooked.
You're safe. He said spooked.
So we're walking around, and there was one door that we had opened before, and I was like, "Oh no!" We tried to open and it was locked.
Bet.
And we're like, "All right, let's go to like another door." And we went around the place, and we got back to the entrance, and we're like a hallway away from the entrance now. And
But it's the furthest you'll ever be from salvation.
The longest hallway known to man.
but it was like right there. It was
Yeah.
like super close.
Yeah.
And Nate goes over to the door because he was the one who tried it the first time. And you see Nate, he's a big dude. It's not like he's like, "Oh, I can't open it." He like went to
wrenching
tug
on
on it, and it just swung open. Like, it was
Someone opened it from the other
He's
side
like-
for sure.
yo, wasn't this locked before? And all of us kind of like just like look at him like, was it?
Time to go.
And we're like, from like 2 floors above us, we hear boom of like a door slamming or like a desk falling, something so
Something
loud.
boom making.
And you've never seen 10 hands run that fast.
May I say, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, no,
Why would you put yourself in that situation?
I don't know. I truthfully
Never-
don't
It's
know.
for the thrill.
He
Never,
was trying to make friends.
never
Yeah.
in
That's what it
my-
was.
Never in my fucking life would I do that to myself.
There's no such thing as just an asylum. That's fun.
Alive or dead.
Abandoned or not abandoned.
Well
Yeah.
populated,
Yeah.
maintained,
Dude.
state run. Actually, great tax break for the state. The people there are
Margins.
doing really well. The recovery rate is very high.
Right.
People that do like fucking night cemetery walks,
Pass.
go fuck yourself.
Pass.
Ooh, this is perfect. I
No,
think
those
it
are the
could-
brave.
I think this. Could
No,
lead
those
us-
are the fuck. You know what? You can call them. You can call them
Guys.
whatever you want.
I think this is a perfect
Idiots.
transition to our top 3.
I agree.
I'd like to thank the sponsor of this top 3.
The fans.
Malik.
A cow.
The farm down
It's
the
actually
A ghost cow.
Chick-fil-A.
This one's brought to you by Subway.
Malik Black, Malik B 1996 on Instagram.
Is he a rapper?
He makes music. He's not a rapper though.
Okay, good for him.
But I'm not
He's
a
a
rapper.
classical celloist.
Go Malik.
Oh, shit.
Thank
he
you, Malik.
does like kind of like R&B stuff.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you, Malik. Check out his
that.
Instagram.
There you go.
Shout out Malik.
Shout him out. Today's top 3s are get your drink in your hand right now if you're actually doing this.
Spooky.
That includes a virgin coffee.
Spooky things. Okay? It doesn't got to be a story. We just did stories for like a fucking hour.
And those weren't spooky. Some of those were downright terrifying.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, those
This top 3 is things that don't inflict mortal fear.
Yeah.
Right.
They're just kind of spooky.
Yeah.
But
Just
they
kinda spook you
here's
out.
what it does. It makes your butthole pucker.
Yeah.
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 Also, these people are listening to this podcast. If they've been drinking along with it, they're cocked by now.
So I hope you're having a good time. Regardless, if you're sober as an ox, I hope you're having a good time. I feel like this is a really fun episode listening to these stories.
Yeah.
Maybe just me.
So, because of my transition, and I don't want to lose it, and I want to keep it fresh in
Yeah.
people's
Go
minds.
ahead,
would you
baby
guys
boy.
mind if I went first?
Jay, I don't
Hit it.
give a damn.
So
So hard. I'm sorry. You can go ahead. I want you to go.
number 3, spooky drink, would be a large gathering of birds in a weird spot.
Agreed.
Oh shit.
I
Not
just read
necessarily
the story of the
crows.
birds.
The birds
the
spooky.
burbs.
with
And the bees?
tippyhedron. Yeah, like don't tell me you don't see like 1,000 pigeons in a tree, and you're like, you guys don't.
that.
Pigeons,
You
the
guys don't
rats
hang
of
out
the
in
sky.
trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
The
you
city
know,
rats.
you see a murder of crows like suspiciously close to your car, and you're like,
Maybe I
Get
will
outta
walk
here.
today.
Yeah.
A circle of birds above a tree line.
yeah,
Not
it's
about
weird.
it. Yeah,
You know?
I agree.
18,000 birds outside my house.
Shitting on John's car.
On.
Spooky. Drink.
I would say number 2. Complete silence
I agree.
somewhere out in nature.
Like deafening silence.
Yeah, not in the wintertime though, because a lot of times it's really
Right,
cold in
right.
winter. But
Yeah.
like, if
We're
you're,
used to
like,
that.
Fall, right? You're on a hike or something, and some shit is just like
Off.
there's
Like in a
no
cave where you can hear
sound.
echoes and shit.
Yeah, just no sound. Like, give me anything. Give me something a little bit ethereal.
Maybe a
give
breeze.
Give me anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there's
I
no
agree.
sound, because part of that makes me feel like maybe it's sort of in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It, honestly, at that point, it typically all is in your head. Like when it's
gotta
like
be.
dead silence, your mind just takes over.
Right,
For
right.
some reason, you said that, like, just give me something. And the first sound that came to my mind was like cicadas during the summer.
That's nice.
They're so loud. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like,
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Get out of my head.
And number 1, and this is to tie in to
Love it.
what you guys had said. People that put like lights that are too bright near the headstone of a loved one in a cemetery.
It like
at night.
really fucking
Yeah.
emphasizes them
like it'll
being
really
dead.
illuminates
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
And this came to mind. This is a fresh experience for me because
Yeah.
I never really liked those little fairy lights that they put near headstones, and they
Yeah.
say, like, I think the old adage is that it's so that there's never dark, on the path to the afterlife, and that's
Yeah.
great. Here's the thing.
Us Jews
If someone's
put
been
rocks
dead
so they don't
since-
get too lofty with themselves. Get
If
off your
some-
fucking high horse.
If someone's been dead since 1942, they're where they need to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's dark in that box.
Yeah.
Right.
Ground. Your lights above ground do nothing, and it's just eerie.
Put a light
Right.
in the ground.
But there was one at a headstone in Warner that was like a whole ass yellow spotlight
Yeah.
on a normal ass headstone. Not even one of the nice headstones.
Yeah. He
like
was
like
Batman's
one of the
parents.
ones that's like at an angle that's like 6 inches
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
And it was just so fucking eerie, and it was like set apart from all the other gravestones, and I was like,
It's like, hey, look at me.
damn, yeah.
Yeah.
It drew my attention. I did not like it.
Yeah.
It was nighttime.
It was spooky.
A
you would
little
say.
spooky.
It was spooky.
Yeah.
It was spooky.
It was spooky.
that is pretty spooky.
It was.
Spooky.
It had me spooked.
Wow.
Which is to say, it was spooky.
Spooky.
By the way, we never said you had to take shots.
Yeah. Don't be a fucking.
You're
asshole.
literally just taking a sip
It would be spooky if you were taking shots.
because by now you would be
in a
clinically
hospital.
dead.
By now you'd feel spoopy.
I wish we had pre-planned this.
I know.
Because then we could have. Anyways.
Yeah.
Well,
We
maybe
would be
maybe it'll
hammered.
be a running theme. We'll find
No one
out.
would get a word in edgewise because we'd all be drinking the whole time.
Yeah.
True. Harry, what do you got?
I'll go. Yeah, sure. So mine are kind of out there. I get scared easy. I'd say number 3, which is kind of a weird one, but it's my own heartbeat. I hate hearing my own
Yeah?
heartbeat.
Get
Hold
you?
on. There's a term for that, and you can keep going while I figure it out.
Actually,
The
it's
phobia?
it's mainly my own heartbeat, but whenever I hear a heartbeat, it just kind of
Get
yeah.
you.
like makes the hair in my neck rise. I hate it.
Interesting.
Oh, I thought Jay had it.
I'm coming up on it. I'm
Got
sorry.
it. Number 2 for me is deep water.
Ooh, you
How did I not think of
Over
that?
deep
son of
water.
a bitch.
Hate
Was that one of
deep
yours?
water, dude.
Kind of.
Dude, my dad
hate it.
is terrified of the ocean, like deep ocean at night.
Yeah.
And he said that to me as we were sitting on the bow of a cruise ship
Yeah.
in the middle of the ocean at night.
Oh shit.
I'm like, what are you doing here?
Anything bigger than a pool, I'm not into.
Yeah.
Deep
That
water
being-
at night
that being
fucks me
said,
up.
I don't mind being on like a cruise ship or something.
Yeah. A boat is so different.
Well, you feel like
a
you're on-
cruise ship. You're on a city in the water.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever people talk about like they've been in like this scares me to my core. Kind of going off the deep water thing is that like people who have been in shipwrecks and have survived with being in like pockets of air
Dude.
inside.
Seriously.
I think I just killed myself then. I think I just drowned.
I think it was like 2 years ago. There was that video of it was like an employee on a ship that sank, and there were scuba divers just going through
Yeah.
to see if they're. And he like there was video of the scuba diver like going under the boat, and then a fucking hand just reaches down, and he's like, "Wait, what the fuck?" And he just pops up, and there's this just man
Yeah.
Who had just like survived.
who survived in this air pocket.
Oh my
And they
God.
they get him out, and he survives.
Oh my God.
He was in there for like 3 days.
Absolutely
wouldn't-
not.
I would never recover from that trauma.
First off, I would never be the scuba diver to do that, because to
Same.
see a hand come down
Yeah.
and be like, okay, I'll check
Well, if
that
you
out.
think about, dude, there was that fucking. Could you imagine? Could you imagine being one of those guys? So there was that ship that crashed off the coast of Italy because the captain was being a dipshit. The Costa
Yeah.
Concordia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had to like recover bodies from that ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh.
it was so close to the shore, but
Yeah.
it was like
It
tilted.
was tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tilted.
Oh, what
So
a
fucked.
fucking nightmare.
But yeah, I agree, Harry.
Damn, Harry, that's not spooky. That shit's terrifying.
Sorry, the second half
That's an
was, but
absolute
just
nightmare.
being above
Yeah.
deep water, is
Yeah, right.
spooky to me. And then number 1, which Jay, you and I actually partook in this, which is what made this spook come to life for me.
Spook come.
Spook.
This spook come.
You get scared and you just let a
Yeah.
little out.
Ooh, with a little spook come.
It's one of those double oohs.
Is that why people watch horror movies?
Yeah.
So they
Spook come.
Spook come.
They're just one of those really like tasteless, sexy horror movies.
Yeah.
It's just gore porn.
There's
Anyway.
always a sex scene with a girl with her top off.
Yeah.
nice.
Spooky. It's
Spoobies. I'll be here all night.
it's things that make you
Come.
think a thing without you knowing it.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I know what you're talking about.
So
What
like
practice are you referring to that we both
there was,
It's like
this was years ago where you and
Yeah.
I took this like online test or whatever, and the whole time it was feeding us images and stuff.
I remember.
That I literally like for like 2 years after this I couldn't tell this to anyone without like tearing up because
Yeah.
it freaked
Oh.
me out so much.
I remember your reaction, but I don't remember the content.
Like at the end of it, you were like, you were thinking about dinosaurs this whole time.
That's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah.
At the end of it, it was like the whole time it would say stuff like backwards, like very quickly,
Yeah.
to like put stuff in your mind,
Yeah.
and then at the end of it, it said, "Draw a picture from your childhood," and I
Yeah.
drew a dinosaur, and it said, "We've been feeding pictures of dinosaurs to you."
this
that was
whole
an
time.
AP Psych that we did that, right?
No, this was like before that. This was in when we were in like middle school or
Yeah.
something.
It was fucked. I remember doing this too.
And with you, it was like you like drew like a car or something, and it was like the whole time they were feeding you images of cars, and like sounds, and
But they would
stuff
like
that.
play it back, and you were like, holy
Yeah, and
fuck.
they showed you like I'm facing this way the
Yeah.
whole time. They showed you like what they did throughout the test. That was like, here's where we implanted an image in your head.
Yeah.
Here's where we played a sound backwards. Here's when we said dinosaur, 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 and you didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
It's just a dude sitting there, dinosaur, dinosaur, dinosaur.
Hey, Harry,
dinosaur.
dinosaur. You're going to draw a dinosaur.
You're gonna be scared out of your
next,
mind.
next question. All right, so how you
draw
feeling?
a picture. Yeah.
Harry, why don't you go ahead and draw a picture of a dinosaur?
Oh my god, how did he know?
How?
That's so terrifying because it makes you realize that mind control is
Yeah.
totally possible.
It's so easy.
For any of you conspiracy theorists out there, search MK Ultra. It's a riot to watch.
Okay.
Not as in it's funny,
And-
but like
and by-
you'll just eat it up.
And by MK Ultra, you mean Michelob Ultra?
No.
That's MCH.
Yeah.
John?
Ultra.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll go.
Top 3.
Oh, and then if you like movies about MK Ultra, you can watch American Ultra.
American Ultra, dude. I wanted to see that.
Starring Kristen Stewart, thank you, and Jesse Eisenberg
Yep.
as
From-
a stoner couple
Yep.
that are recruited via Project MK Ultra to be spies.
Sleeper Soldier, right?
Sleeper soldier, assassin.
So it's
Yeah.
like Salt
yeah, but
Yes.
with
but
Angelina
dumb.
Jolie, but
Yeah,
worse.
but like if you want to
Dumber.
smoke weed and watch Salt,
Yeah,
you'd watch
okay.
this.
I would
I'm curious,
never.
John. Hey, what's your top 3?
What's
All
your
right.
spooky?
So you actually kind of already touched on it, like sunken ships and stuff like that. I'm like on the fence with. It creeps the shit out of me.
Yeah.
But I eat it up. Like I love watching videos, like top 10 videos of like
Yeah.
Ugh.
crazy sunken ships and
Yeah.
shit, and like seeing the footage of it.
Yes.
But I have to watch them during the day. I
Yes.
love it, but I can't do it at night.
You know
Then
what
I
it's
get all
called?
fucked
Sorry,
up.
I just realized, Harry. So upon researching your heartbeat thing,
Yeah.
it's called hypervigilance, being too aware of something that
Hyper
people
aware, yeah.
normally the brain just shuts off.
Yeah.
Such as like
and
blinking or
the
breathing.
fear of deep water is called thalassophobia.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole subreddit dedicated to it if you want to hate yourself.
Yeah.
If
No,
you want to
absolutely
fucking scare
not.
yourself.
Yeah.
That's where I would go if I wanted
Oh,
to hit
hey.
myself.
Ooh, it's very spooky.
Hey, look at the.
It's a cat,
Look at the cat.
spooky.
Yeah,
you
oh,
can't hear him,
spooky,
but you can
meow.
feel him.
He's
Anyway.
gonna step on that thing, and I'm gonna make his life spooky.
No, it's okay.
So the other,
That wasn't a
the
threat. that
second
was a
one.
promise.
These are unranked.
Yeah.
But my second one would be ever since I was a kid, taking showers at night when nobody else is in the house.
Yeah.
I succumb to the who the fuck is around me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, man.
hardcore.
I used to do that heavy.
Dude,
So
I
hardcore.
straight up one of my worst nightmares fulfilled. That happened, and then the cats were getting into something outside, and it's a 1-bedroom apartment. You can hear
Yeah.
everything in the whole thing. I go out, I do a to try to get them in the bathroom with me, just to get them to stop doing whatever they were doing. Fucking Emily comes home from work, and I don't hear her because I'm in the shower.
no.
And from the other side of the door, she goes, and I pissed.
Oh
My
Dude, I
God.
straight up pissed in the shower. I was like,
Oh my
So
God.
I was like, that was not funny. Like, actually hurt.
Dude,
Oh,
really, really quick. Every
my
single
God.
time that I come home and I can tell that Erica's either in the shower or whatever. Typically, specifically when she's in the shower, she obviously can't hear me pull into the garage, come upstairs, close all the doors, whatever, say hi to Bo. So, like, when I come into the bedroom, like, not even the bathroom, into the bedroom, I'm like, just so you know I'm here, like, I'm home. And she's like, oh, okay, cool. And I only do that because one time when we were living at the apartment in Hooksett,
Yeah.
again, 1-bedroom, basic apartment,
yeah, the bathroom was right near the entrance.
right near the
door.
entrance. She didn't hear me, and I was like in the bedroom, and in the mirror of the bathroom, you could see behind you in the bedroom.
yeah.
And she was out, and she was like drying off and like cleaned up her face, and like looked in the mirror, and I was just like behind, just like playing with Bo, and she pretty much had to go back in the shower because she shit her pants.
Oh
Like,
no.
Not really, but she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so fucking scared, and I was like, all right, I'm never gonna do that to you again because that's awful. I don't ever want to do that to you.
That's why
Dude.
you're-
The other fucking day, dude,
just you know, I'm robbing you.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The
thank
other
you.
day, I come home from work, and from what I know, she said she was I call her on my way home from work, and she says she was napping, and I was like, okay, she's upstairs, she's napping, I'm not gonna bother her. I come in, I'm super quiet. I'm like, okay, I promised that I would clean Bo's litter box, my cat's litter box. He's on frame right now. I go, I clean his litter box. I clean the upstairs litter box, and I could have sworn I heard her like go into the bathroom from the bedroom. I was like, okay, she's up. I'll go back downstairs, whatever.
Yep.
I get downstairs, put the litter box stuff away. I'm holding his shit. I like walk by the downstairs bathroom, and she's just standing there staring at me in the dark.
Fuck.
And I
that.
literally fucking yelped and like dropped the shit bag on the floor.
Shit bag.
And I was like, why would you do that? And she was like,
Shit bag
she
on
was
the
like, I'm
floor.
sorry, I just woke up. And I was like, yeah, no, that doesn't matter. Why would you do that? I was like, I thought
fucking
you
light
were
on.
I thought you were sleeping upstairs. And she was like, oh no, I was on the couch. I was like, I heard you upstairs. And she's like, no, that was me flushing the toilet
No, that's
down
the
here.
ghost.
And I was like, I promised you I would never scare you because of this.
And you
Look
just
what
took
you
a
did.
hot shit
Why
on
would
my
you do
promise.
that to me?
Yeah.
I was so offended. And I'm holding that above her head until she never does that to me again.
Oh shit.
Anyways, continue to talk.
My last one is old attics.
Yeah.
I dig old attics. Same thing with the whole sunken
Yeah.
ship thing, but I hate them.
Yeah.
I like the exploration aspect.
Yeah.
That's the little child in me, but also the little child in me is like fuck. Everything in here is haunted.
Your Vermont apartments attic.
Oh, out.
Never
Creepy
been.
I
as
never
hell.
went up there at night. Didn't have lights.
Creepy as hell,
What
dude.
kind of attic doesn't have lights?
Cold,
All the time.
dark,
Always.
bad.
Bad
Not a good-
always.
Not a good time.
Spooky,
Yeah.
one might say.
Not a good time.
Spooky.
I'd make Emily come up with me if I had to get something
Yeah.
up there at night.
Because you guys had like some of your like winter clothes up there.
Yeah,
or
yeah, it was
whatever.
just extra storage.
Yeah.
Right.
But we kept the bins right near the door, so we wouldn't have to. Fucking
Yeah, you just like
but
open
the
it, grab
weird
it,
part was,
close
so
it.
the last person to have lived there, who was definitely fucking insane. We found cat hair in our freezer, which means that there was a dead cat in there at one point. It's
Fuck
got
that.
it, right, Bo?
Right.
But there was cardboard, so there wasn't walls. There was just like the
It's like just standing in his hand.
there was just like the framing for walls.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
This is why he's not allowed in here.
It's just vibing.
I like it.
Yeah.
And so in lieu of walls, this person had spray painted cardboard silver and nailed it to the framing.
What the fuck?
To
I
like
know.
the studs?
Yeah.
This is in the attic?
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
like, and there were some like empty shop lights left up there, and I'm like, did this person just huff paint up here?
Yeah.
Or something? Like, was it some sort of faux workout
yeah.
space? Fucking beyond me. Never found that one out.
I don't know about that.
Whack.
I don't like it either.
Whack.
Luke, what do you got?
Spooky.
So mine again unranked. One of mine that I also wrote down was open water. Again, I am also fully so infatuated with like ocean documentaries.
Yeah.
Ocean.
And like ocean animals and ocean discoveries.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Just I'm so curious, and like it's because I'm so scared of it.
Yeah,
That, like
same.
I try to push myself
Same.
to watch those things so that I
Yeah,
get
right.
less scared of it, but it
Right.
doesn't help.
Would you guys ever
Right.
go deep sea fishing?
Absolutely not.
I would go
Really?
I would go deep sea fishing, yeah.
Oh, that's
I've
not
actually
right.
always wanted to do that.
You're not that far. You can see the coast.
Yeah, but
Right?
that's
Depends how deep you
honestly
are.
Yeah.
that might be worse, because then if we go down, it's like it's in sight, but I'm not gonna make it.
Yeah, you'd be fine.
Anyways, so that's definitely on mine. Absolute one of my biggest fears is that. Bo, get the fuck.
No.
Okay. A second one of mine is a chicken screaming its head off in the morning.
That creeps you out?
Dude, I hate it so much. I've slept at a house only a couple times where like they have chickens and they scream in the morning
Wait,
and
so,
like
like,
do their thing, their cock-a-doodle-doo.
Chickens or roosters?
Roosters.
Roosters, sorry. Yeah, roosters.
I like the
hate
sound
it.
of chicken waking. Yeah, they're just like,
Yeah.
like fuck.
Yeah, right.
They're just as unhappy as I am in the morning.
No, I
Everyone
can't-
hates the rooster.
It scares the ever loving shit out of me whenever a rooster does its thing.
Hey man, I hate you for what you do.
Yeah.
There's a rooster like right across the street, but he only like from my house.
Yeah.
But he only does this shit at like 4 p.m.
Yeah.
Good man.
He's really late.
That's when he wakes up.
And my third one is shitting at your girl's house for the first time.
Dude, I forgot you put that on there. Terrifying.
For all the boys or girls out there, you know. Yeah, fuck it, girls, you know. If you're at your boy's house and you gotta fucking drop a dump,
You got to dump out for the first time there?
you gotta poop your scoop real quick.
Dude, terrifying. That's the real fear. That's a real
Honestly,
fear.
I would vouch to say that it is absolutely worse for a female to go ahead and shit for the
Oh,
first
yeah,
time
of
at your
course.
man's house or your
course.
girl's house
That's true.
and just dump your bump.
That's true.
I think he's
'Cause
making
at
stuff
least-
up now.
No. At least as a guy, like if you,
You know
do
the
it and
bar
you
is
fuck
low.
it up and you
Everyone knows guys poop.
yeah. Everybody
Girl,
knows that
everyone knows.
Scientists
guys,
are still researching girl poop.
Yeah.
guys are inherently gross no matter who you are.
Yeah.
Talking to you pretty boys.
We all know that girls are just as disgusting, but it's
me?
just not it's not okay yet for some
I
reason.
heard K-pop bands don't poop.
I'm not saying
Male
it's
or
not
female.
I
okay.
believe that.
Yeah.
They actually excrete sushi rolls.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
They
It
ferment
is-
their food into kimchi
Yeah.
in their guts.
human beings as a whole are disgusting people. Everyone's got a poop. Everyone's got diarrhea.
And that's spooky.
And everyone's got
that's the real
and everyone's
spooky.
got the Hershey squirts.
Dude,
and we're gonna
we
end on
literally, this is like the end of the episode. We went the entire time without talking about like actual shitting.
that. And here we are.
And here we
Here
are.
we
at
are.
the
We
very
wrap it
end.
up. We bring it home.
Every
right.
single living
I will-
body on this planet shits, and that's on God.
I will say that Malik, who sent in the top 3,
Does
also,
not. Shit.
Also shits.
also sent in a spooky thing he wanted us to share.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because
Really?
it was very unique.
All right, knock it out.
Which actually, this made me think of deep water. He said whale sounds.
Oh.
Because when you hear a whale, if you're in the water,
It's a
it's
mummy.
like from all around you.
Damn.
So he said that scares him.
That is kind of fucked
That would
up.
be, yeah. That fucked me up, too.
Well, guys, thank you for enjoying and joining us
Spooky.
for the first Halloween installment
Spooky.
of BBMT.
Spooky.
If you were playing along
Spooky.
and really listening, you might have picked up some subliminal words
Spooky.
such as
Spooky.
or
Spooky.
maybe
Spooky.
And if you heard those,
Spooky.
I hope that you were drinking every time. Maybe we'll do it next time.
Spooky.
Spooky.
If you have any scary stories, bang the DMs at BBMT Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. It's the same handle on
Not
both.
too scary. Just,
on two things.
it's just spooky.
Just spooky.
Yeah, we
Not
went a
scary,
little
just
bit
spooky.
scarier than I thought we were going to this
Yeah,
episode,
dude,
but
it
it honestly was kind of
But
cool.
we have a whole month we can
That's
dial
right.
it back.
Yeah.
We can
Right.
amp it up.
I hope
right.
that we just fucking came out like that and you are ready for the rest of the month.
Yes.
We are.
And with that
'Cause I
being
fucking
said,
We just want to wet your Halloween loins. Your
We
Halloween
wanted to get your
Wet your
wop
piece of-
wet.
okay. Okay. With that being said, thank you for joining us. You will see us and hear us in the next one.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Spooky, spooky, spooky.